Hello, my name is Savy. I'm the Festival Director for the London International Festival of Science Fiction and Fantastic Film, or Sci-Fi London, as we like to be known. Is this in short? So the way that the 48-hour film challenge works is we invite filmmakers to put a team together, whatever those roles are, director, producer, runner, effects artist, whatever, it doesn't matter to us. They're using their own kit. They're using their own cameras, their own locations, they're feeding everybody themselves. We give them no budget, there's nothing. Saturday morning of the challenge, we give them the title of the film they have to make. We give them a line of dialogue that we must see a character say to camera. We give them a prop list or an action list of things that we need to see on film. And we also give them an optional science idea. So that could be anything as kind of vague as, at the end of the universe a door opens, through to death is not necessarily an option, or nanotechnology is now in everybody. We're all connected to a central network and hackers have managed to take it over. So it could be very, very thin as an idea, very vague as an idea, or quite focused, but it's optional. They don't need to use it if they don't want to. They then have 2 days, 48 hours, to make a complete 5-minute short film, titles, credits, graded, sound effects, special effects, whatever they want to do, get it back to us on the Monday morning. We then shortlist those films. We watch everything. We shortlist that down to the top 10, and then those top 10 go in front of our jury, which we've been incredibly lucky over the last 5 years of doing it. We've had John Landis, Joe Dante, Vincenzo Natali, Mark Caro, Guillermo del Toro, Benedict Cumberbatch, Danny Boyle. I mean, it's been an amazing jury that we've had each year on this. And then we end up with the winner, first, second and third, within the festival. And as I said, our biggest alumni, success-wise, gone on to things is Gareth Edwards, but we do know that teams have come together to do the challenge who've never worked together before, and they've gone on to then enjoy the process and have gone off and raised 70 grand on Kickstarter and are in post-production of their first feature film. I'm very proud of how the challenge has kind of spurred people on to look at science fiction within the constraints of time and budget, and we've had now nearly 1,000 films made. So our most recent challenge, 2014, we had an amazing sign up. We had 503 teams sign up to take part, but actually we expect about a 40% drop from that, because we open registration a couple of months in advance. It's free to enter, so it's very easy just to sign up for it, and then obviously people's lives change and things happen and so on, and they can't do it. So there are about 300 teams that were able to get out there and start doing this, and over the weekend 217 of them managed to complete and return a film to us on the Monday morning, which is the most we've ever had. 217 new science fiction films were created in one weekend in April, and that, it's phenomenal. Each year we've seen the quality of the films, the bar is set higher and higher every year, whether that's special effects or performance or story or a combination of all of those things. Some of the films we get back, just look amazing, but the story's a bit vague, or we get some things back where the story's very solid and there's a few special effects and a few bits that, or their credits were terrible or whatever. But when you see these films, and you bear in mind that they came with everything and they had 2 days to do this, and some of the best films, you can see how much or how little pre-production there was actually in the process that they went through. We're knocked out every year, and it's nice to have been told independently that we're one of the best challenges in the world. I don't know quite what that means, other than I think the quality of the stuff that we get made is exceptional. I've seen some films in our challenge that knock the socks off films that have had 20,000 quid, have granted money, from arts organisations. They spent a week shooting and 2 months in post, and they're still not quite as good as what some of our teams have done in 48 hours. And if you want to know more about the 48-hour film challenge, obviously go to sci-fi-london.com. There's a button at the top that says Sci-Fi London 48 Hour. Click that and you'll be able to see an archive of the films, see who the jury are, the kind of prizes. I think people do it really because they want to win, rather than they want to win the camera that we've been given by a sponsor or whatever else for that. They want to be the one team that won the Sci-Fi London 48-Hour Film Challenge, and I'm very proud of that.
We film everything.
Keep swarming down here! Get the friendlies out!